container ships and fishing boats are all helping to push this country into the Premier League of world economies and tourism destinations. In years gone by, Turkey would have looked almost imploringly towards the West and Europe for trade and tourism. But these days, there's a wind of change, and it's looking east. Istanbul's got the buzz. Tourist arrivals to this city were up 18% in the first half of this year alone. Many, yes, from Western Europe and Russia, but significantly more and more from North Africa and the Middle East too. And this is what's making all the difference, many say. Welcome to Desperate Housewives, Turkish style, churning out 90 minutes a week to huge audiences, especially in the Arabic-speaking world. This is what they call soft power in action. In the few years these teledramas have been zipping off the production line, the number of Arab visitors, according to the distributors, has gone up tenfold. Leading lady Songül also starred in Turkey's groundbreaking first soap, which in its final episode had 85 million viewers from Syria to Morocco, spellbound with its classic rags to riches storyline.
One of the most important aspects of the character I played in Noor, and what made her popular in the Middle East, is the fact that she is educated only to high school level. She then gets married, and it's a difficult marriage. She also goes to university and transforms from being a girl who simply does embroidery to a textile queen.
And the director of Desperate Housewives says the key to the success of all Turkish soaps is the way that they represent modern women.
I think a female director is able to convey women's issues better, and since we tell stories of women, it's only natural that the show is mostly viewed by women. There's no space for men. In short, we create an environment for them to escape the realities of their daily lives.
The feelings that come from being woman are the same. When cheated, women from all cultures would react in the same way. Feelings are universal, but cultural differences come into force when we show sexuality.
Soap actors here are becoming the equivalent of Bollywood, Korean Hallyu, or Latin American telenovela idols. So when I volunteer for a role of leading extra, oh, okay, I made that title up, I tell Songül.
Okay, good idea. This is a good idea.
I don't want to steal the scene from you, you know. She gives me a backstory, a motivation, a man waiting anxiously for his wife to give birth. My hopes are high to be bagged for a big-time role. I think maybe they see me as the kind of star of this scene, really. I'm really feeling it, actually. Mind you, after the fifth take of this same scene, which is then shot from 4 further different angles, I decide to go back to the day job. Songül herself has become a brand ambassador for Turkey, whether she likes it or not.
As soon as I walk onto international departures in Turkey, my life changes. Being part of these soaps allowed me to interact with millions of people from the Middle East and the Balkans. In Europe too, lots of people recognize me and want to meet me.
And this is that scene as it was transmitted on television only this week. That's me there. Do you see me? Do you see me? Do you see me? Look, rewind. It took me 4 hours to shoot this. It's not just soap operas that are making Turkey cool to the so-called conservative chic female market. The magazine Allah, in its debut year in 2011, immediately outsold all better-known rivals from Vogue to Marie Claire and Elle. So, what are the guidelines for conservative chic?
This is the principle. We should cover our body except our hands and foot and our face.
We should cover all.
Do you want the clothes to make Muslim women look attractive?
No, we don't want to look attractive.
Well, I've got to say, this to me does look attractive. These are attractive clothes, attractive woman.
Yeah.
The average Allah reader says Ebru is well-educated and intelligent, just underserved by the conventional women's magazine market.
We don't have only fashion in the magazine. We have some cultural events.
Are they strong, assertive women, do you think?
Yes, I think.
This is a major football derby match in Istanbul, a men's game. And you might be thinking, hang on a minute, there's loads of women around here. But that's because grown men have been banned from attending. In fact, it's actually quite appropriate, because with all the changes going on in Turkey at the moment, it's women who are pivotal to what's moving. Fact is, women in Turkey have always held influence. There are prominent women in business and politics. But Ebru says it's the combination of that and conservative chic that makes Middle Eastern women want to come to Turkey.
Turkey is most of the time attractive for them to come and visit, because we are the modern side of Muslim countries. Here, the Turkish women are independent. They are free.
But coming up, is the creation of Islamic-style resorts a step too far? Plus, one of the most jaw-dropping views